Hi guys, this is Maria. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing Juliett's 1-year-old update. It's going to be a combination of 12 and 13 months, just because it was summer break, had 3 kids at home, and there you go. She's demonstrated her biggest milestone. Juliett is an absolute joy ever since she's been born. You know, we all love her. She's the cutest little thing, and her personality just keeps on blossoming, and she's more and more fun. The way I'm going to structure this video is I'm going to go over her physical milestones, fine motor skills, speech development, and at the end I'll briefly touch upon her favorite activities to do and things that we exposed her to. I also will be filming a separate video as a gift guide for 1-year-olds, because quite a few things that we've added to our collection, even though she inherited tons of toys from my son and my daughter. If you're new here, I have 2 older children, so I've increased our collection quite a bit. The most important milestone for this time period is her walking. She started walking like a few days before she turned 13 months. She's been cruising alongside furniture since she was about 10 months, but she didn't have enough confidence to just stand up and go. It was kind of a progression, like from cruising alongside the furniture, then she would start standing and letting go for a little bit. All the children are different. Some children actually walk before they stand, and she was first needed to be comfortable with standing before she did this first few steps. She lifts her arms up, has the biggest smile, and just like goes towards you. So sweet and so cute. Like physical fine motor milestone for Juliett is that her desire to climb on anything and everything she has in sight. Loves climbing up on our couch and gets quite frustrated if she can't get it from the start. She's tiny and it's kind of, you know, her legs aren't the longest to get up on there, but she loves climbing, loves walking. She loves playing with balls, and one day I was kind of kicking the balls back to the basket and she's watching me, and the next thing I look at her and she's sitting there on the floor picking up her leg like this, trying to kick the ball, and I was like, babe, do you want to kick? And then I picked her up. She was holding on to 2 of my hands, and then she started kicking it. She still loves doing it. It's like one of her favorite skills to do. Another thing that she's been really into is opening and closing and pulling everything out on the floor. She's capable of pulling out the drawers from the dressers, kids' baskets with toys, and it drives my 7-year-old quite crazy because she's in the stage like when she organizes her stuff and she likes it to be a certain way, and then Juliett comes in like a wrecking ball and just pulls everything out. She's still like absolute joy, and we just love being around her, and both of my older kids just adore her, so she gets away with quite a bit. She's also working as far as her fine motor skills. She does very well with using objects for accomplishing tasks, whether it's drumsticks for a drum, a hammer for pounding tower. She does really well with ball tower, putting objects in like all those toys, or object permanence toys that I have with her. Loves all that. She likes opening and closing the doors. I have multiple toys of that nature. So we are in this beginning stages of posting, where probably like a little longer, and I'll start introducing like pool noodle and a cork and pom-poms and a water bottle. I filmed all those activities in my previous videos. Now on to the speech development. So Juliett is pretty good at imitations. She does quite a few animal sounds. She does the horse, she does the cow consistently. She roars for dinosaurs. She loves dinosaurs, and she has quite a bit in common with my son. I don't know if it's the fact that last year she had so much exposure to him because he didn't stay at school all that long and we just played all together, or it's just her personality. She does seem to favor him quite a bit more than she does my first daughter. She kind of has like a mischievous side to her, likes to test you. She is also really funny and so ridiculously interactive and playful. Like her peekaboos are next level. She loves chasing the kids around the house. She's just really, really interactive and playful baby. Back to her speech. She mastered her mama. It's like mama, mama. When she wants me to pick her up, she says up, which I have not taught her because I speak only Russian to her, or I try to as much as I can, but I guess she hears it enough from the kids, and she says up when she wants to go upstairs. She makes like funny sounds, like if you brush your teeth, I have electric toothbrushes, like boo, the whole time I'm brushing my teeth. A few other things that she does, and it's very age appropriate, is using the objects the way they are supposed to be used. Like if she's holding a toothbrush, she's gonna brush either her teeth or try to brush my teeth. Give her a hairbrush, she attempts to brush my hair or her hair. I've been working with her on knowing her body parts, and so far she knows her head. She'll show her head. I'm working on her tummy and her legs and arms because those are a little bigger and easier to show. Loves water, loves doing bath time, loves the beach, loves doing the pool, going to the pool with the kids. So overall, she's just a very easygoing kid, except one thing. She does not like strangers. She is very attached to me or to Justin, whoever is around at the time. She actually goes almost equally to both of us, where other children were, oh, mommy, like, even though Justin was quite easygoing as well, and I feel like he would go to anybody, he still had like a distinct preference, where Juliet, I feel like, is more even between the two of us, and this is our family. This was a teamwork. But when it comes to strangers, she wants nothing to do. If she hasn't been around you for a long enough time, and even if she's been around you for a long enough time, and I am available, Justin is available, she does not want to be helped by grandparents, family, friends. I have a nanny for her now just because, you know, my life is so busy, and establishing that connection with the nanny was a process. It took a while, so she cried a lot in the beginning, but I think she's getting better now. As far as food and sleep, now her eating is great. She has only one tooth. She finally has it. If you guys have a child that didn't have teeth by one, no big deal. She was actually my first one. But now she has one. We recently found out there was one more kid in our family that had teeth kind of late like her. Doesn't mean anything. It's just late teething. Some children can wait up until 15 months to get their first tooth. She was 12 when she finally got her first one. But it never stopped her from chomping down meat, fruits, berries. So like she eats a pretty diverse diet for such a tiny little one. I've never done purees, just for the lack of time, to be honest. And baby-led weaning worked great for my son. She seems to be doing much better with her tummy because she used to be quite a bit constipated in the past. I feel like she has gotten over that. Bowel movements are much better. They are not scheduled, unfortunately, with my first daughter, and I feel like even with Justin, the pooping was almost kind of like on the schedule at a certain time during the day where I could start potty training. So with her, I'm starting to put her on the potty, but it's very inconsistent because honestly, like, training for poop is the easiest one because it's typically like once or twice a day, and once they realize that they do it, like, peeing comes next. At least that's how it happened for me with the other two. With her, because it's been so inconsistent, maybe like in the next month or so it will get better and we'll get back on it. Sleeping has been off and on. There's some nights I'm like, oh, it's awesome, and some nights, like right now, the last 2 nights, I have not slept really well. I think she might be growing another tooth. The night before she started walking was one of my worst nights ever. She was all over her crib, rolling on me, waking up. It seemed like almost every hour, and then the next day she started walking. It's kind of typical for babies. If they are about to approach like a big milestone, they get really all over the place, kind of like she did. So, I mean, it is what it is. I know the time will come when she sleeps through the night, and I'm just really enjoying this last baby. We both are, like I think the whole family, we are really happy with, you know, Justin and I think I shared it before on my channel, we're like, well, should we have another one? Life's so good, like the kids are growing up, we can do so much. And then we throw in the baby in the mix, and we are just so happy we did, because There's no bigger joy than the little one. Alright guys, I think I covered pretty much everything that I had to share about her 12 to 13 months update. And if you guys want to see the gifts that we've gotten her for her first birthday and what I recommend based on 3 children prior to this, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like if you did, and I will see you later.